Welcome to Confetti. I'm JD Witherspoon, and I hope you're having a good, long weekend. And happy Memorial Day, everyone. And since it's on May 27th this year, to celebrate the holiday, we're giving away $27,000! You know, Memorial Day isn't just cookouts and an extra day off. It's a day to remember the men and women who gave their lives for our freedom. And with that being said, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We're here live Monday through Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. And for the rest of this week, we're doing something different. Since summer is around the corner, we're giving it up for summer blockbusters by playing a different movie-themed game every night. Friday is rom-coms, Thursday is animated movies, Wednesday is horror, and tomorrow is my favorite theme of all, superhero movies. And you know the best part? We're giving away 10 grand every night. All right, so be sure to stick around all week for fun here on Confetti, and let's get into it. So, Kim and Kanye celebrated their 5-year wedding anniversary, and you want to know how I know? I read it on the interwebs. Also, a dirty paper plate used by Kurt Cobain was auctioned off for $22,400. Now, the plate comes with a certified letter guaranteeing that the person who bought it wasted $22,400. What did you do that for? Ooh, you know Simon Cowell? He's lost 20 pounds since becoming a vegan, but he's gained 20 pounds in meanness. So, you know, it's a push. Oh, and Sylvester Stallone kept the two turtles, Cuff and Link from the original Rocky, and now they're 44 years old. That's 308 in dog years. But they aren't dogs. So they're still 44. That's pretty cool, right? All right, now, if you're here for the first time, thank you for checking us out. Make sure you have the most up-to-date Facebook app on your phone, and if you are still glitching, try switching from data to Wi-Fi. And at the end of the game, hit follow on our page for news and updates on special episodes. Now, your friends may help you win cash on this show because as you play, you can see each other's answers in real time. So tap share at the bottom left and invite all the friends you want. And if your friend has never played before, when they accept your invitation and play the game for the first time, you both earn a free life. And let's give a quick plug to the VIP high five, everybody. When you play 5 games of Confetti, you'll earn a free life. So, in other words, if you play an entire week, Monday through Friday, you'll earn that free life. That's it. And you don't even have to play your 5 games in a row. It's that easy. Now, if you have a free life, you can keep playing if you get one wrong and still get a chance at big cash. So invite as many friends as you want to help you rack up as many free lives as you can. But only one free life can be used per game, and it won't save you on the final question. So check our show page for all the details on how free lives work. All right, now, I'm gonna ask you 10 questions that get harder as we go. You have 10 seconds to hit your answer. Get all 10 right and you'll get a share of the cash prize. And like we said, tonight's cash prize is $27,000! Dollars. Yes. Now, if you get one wrong, don't worry, your game isn't over. You can keep playing on your screen and help your friends with your correct answers so they still have a chance to win a piece or all of that 27K. And after tonight's show, we'll be giving out a confetti clue in our Confetti official fan group. So check it out after the game and join the group, everybody. All right, well, let's see what the chat's got to say. Hey, we got Carlton in the chat who says, a shout out to my fiance, Stafford. Nice, shout outs. We got a happy birthday to Scott S. enjoying the game. Great. Alexius is here and says, JD, could you shout out my team named Paper Planes? Team Paper Planes, you've been here before, I think. Shout out to Team Paper Planes. We got Sansia, who says, a shout out to my mother, Jackie. Let's win some money. Amanda is also in the chat and says, shout out to my husband, Michael. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Shout out to you. How you doing? Mackenzie's here and says, a shout out to my, let me see that. Shout out to my mom for showing me this game. Mackenzie, your mom showed you this game? That's awesome. I don't know if my mom plays the game or ever, has she ever watched it? Mom! No, I'm just kidding. All right, we got Eileen in the chat who says, it's my 38th birthday today. Can I please get a shout out? Eileen, happy birthday. And a shout out to you. Of course you can. Of course, happy birthday. Lisa's here and says, a shout out to my mama in Cleveland. I'm in Florida, missing her so much, and she'd love a shout out. Mama in Cleveland. Shout out to you, Mama in Cleveland. All right, cool. Charlie's here and says, to all the veterans here, thank you for your service. Absolutely. We got Kristen in the chat who says, a shout out to my stepdaughter, Stasia, and hope she has the very best birthday. Did we just not mention both of you? Are we crossing the wavelengths in the chat? Possibly. All right, we got Felicia here who says, happy Memorial Day from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Jeffrey's in the chat and says, a shout out to the local boys from Hawaii. Hey, there we go. Melody's here and says, happy birthday to my son, Patrick, who is 21. Oh, the big 2-1. Your legal ages for all the cool things adults do. Great. All right. We got Josie in the chat who says, I hope y'all had or are having a great Memorial Day. And we got a few more here, everybody. We got Kaylee, who says, watching The Bachelorette and playing Confetti on this fun Monday night. It's gonna be a fun Monday night. And we got 2 more. Ryan says, happy Memorial Day, JD. And Jen says, yes, made it home in time for Confetti. You made it, Jen, you made it. All right, everybody, with that, let's get ready to Confetti. Here's your first question. Which of these is a popular item to grill on Memorial Day? Hot dog, lapdog, or underdog? Now, according to National Geographic, if you light up a charcoal grill, within minutes, a herd of dads will gather around and say, hey there, what you grilling? what you grilling? What's that? Confession, National Geographic didn't really say that. Now, if you know of anyone grilling lapdogs, please dial the Humane Society immediately. But you just dialed up a right answer. If you said hot dog is the correct answer, everybody. There you go. I hope you got that one. Come on now. Where are we at? Oh, 31,011 players got our first question right. Good job, everybody. You did it. Moving right along, here's the next one. Question number 2. Which is not one of the names of the colors on the official U.S. flag? Red, white, or blue ivy Carter? Now, I've always wanted to have my own country so I could design the flag. I mean, I have a Pinterest page with some inspiration in case that ever happens. It's a beautiful Pinterest board, by the way. And yeah, that's right. I have a Pinterest. What? What are you looking at me in the chat like that for? I pinned some good pins on that thing. You should check it out sometime. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, so the American flag is red, white, and blue, not blue ivy Carter, everyone. Come on. That's the correct answer, since she's a human being and not an official color on the U.S. flag. All right, good job, y'all. Where are we at? Uh-oh. Boop, 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 bop, bop. 30,322 players are 2 for 2 and are still in play for a piece of 27 grand. Great. Next up, we have a video question. Check this out. The best part of being a race car, not a NASCAR, is if you win, you get to spend the rest of your life breeding with other race cars. You know, race car breeders pay big money for that stuff, by the way. And that video and that super fake fact brings us to question number 3. Each Memorial Day weekend, which auto race is run on a track nicknamed the Brickyard? Monaco Grand Prix, Indianapolis 500, or 24 Hours of Le Mans? Now, in NASCAR news, William Byron just became the youngest pole sitter in the history of the Coca-Cola 600. And that'll be probably officially the last NASCAR fun fact I ever give out on this show. Just saying. Now, this track was paved with brick back in 1909, so they call it the Brickyard. Real original guy who nicknamed it that, I guess. Anyway, the confetti clue we posted in the official fan group said, don't be losers, think Hoosiers. Because Indiana is the Hoosier state, and Indianapolis 500. Indianapolis 500 is the correct answer. Yes, the Brickyard's official name is the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Speedway, so fast it flew out of my mouth. All right, look at this. 26,595 players are 7 questions away from a checkered flag and a piece of $27,000. And this next question is according to the Old Farmer's Almanac. Let's see what it is with question number 4. In the U.S., the first official day of summer always occurs on the same day as what event? Vernal equinox, blue moon, or summer solstice? Now, to me, the first official day of summer is when your upper lip starts to sweat after doing normal, everyday activities, like walking up 1 flight of stairs. I'm really self-conscious of my upper lip, so nobody look at it, please. Okay, so the vernal equinox marks the first day of spring, not summer. And a blue moon happens once every 2 to 3 years on average. So obviously the right choice is the one I haven't mentioned yet, which is the summer solstice. Summer solstice, that's the correct answer. Okay, whoa, 21,913 players are still in it. Man, how does $27,000 sound? Don't answer that. Answer this. Question number 5. The most common definition of a bronco refers to a horse that is specifically what? Untamed, dapple-coated, or male. Now, I've always thought horses had great names. I mean, War of Will, Warrior's Charge, Laughing Fox. I wish I had a name that was a phrase. Code of Honor Witherspoon. Yeah, there you go. That's a name that you would see on a billboard, baby. Ooh. All right, so All the Denver Broncos are male, but that's a football team, and we're talking about real Broncos. And real Broncos can be female. So are Broncos untamed, or do they have dappled coats? They probably can have dappled coats, but by definition, a Bronco is untamed, everyone. Untamed. That's the correct answer. Yes. Oh, we're down to 15,647 players who are halfway to a piece of 27 grand. What's next? Oh, cha-ching, baby! It's a question all about money, specifically items currently available from the U.S. Treasury. Let's take a look at question number 6. Which building is shown on the reverse side of the latest versions of 2 circulating U.S. banknotes? Independence Hall, U.S. Treasury, or White House? Now, you know, my favorite currency is the Susan B. Anthony dollar coin. Oh, I mean, try buying a pack of gum with that. The cashier will pause and look at you and say, I don't see these often. And then you'll both move on with your lives. But you'll always have that special moment with Susan B. All right, so all 3 of these buildings are on the back sides of a common U.S. banknote. Independence Hall, AKA the Pennsylvania State House, is on the 100. The Treasury is on the 10, and the White House is on the 20. But the $2 bill actually plays into the correct answer here, because the Declaration of Independence signing scene on the back of the 2 took place in Independence Hall. Independence Hall, which is the correct answer. Yes! You guys got the one right? Okay, you didn't. It's a party foul. Ah!
Oh, damn!
Ah! So many thought it was the U.S. Treasury, over 10,000 of you. Ah! And then the White House got 7,000. Oh, wow. It's okay, though. Share those answers with your friends, your family, your loved ones, maybe your teammates who are still in the game. Free lives. Did you have one? I hope so. All right, we are down to 6,301 players who are 6 for 6 so far. Let's pull up the next one. Question number 7. What movie made the most money ever in the U.S. over Memorial Day weekend? Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, The Lost World Jurassic Park, or Avengers Age of Ultron? Now, you know, speaking of sequels, they just revealed the next Minions movie is going to be called The Rise of Gru. And I never thought that I'd be an adult man who cared about a cartoon franchise about little yellow creatures who don't speak English, but here we are. So, I can tell you the correct answer featured renowned character actor Stellan Skarsgård, who was in Pirates and Ultron. You're probably wondering why I mentioned Stellan Skarsgård. Well, it's because he's the only actor who was in 2 of these movies, and it helps build tension for when I reveal the answer. Anyway, the Stellan Skarsgård movie with a record-setting $139.8 million Memorial Day weekend in 2007 is Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, everyone. That's the right answer. Yeah. Oh, hey.
You suck, Avengers, Age of Ultron. Hate those guys. They wouldn't even let me in their dumb group that I didn't want to be in anyway.
Okay, hey, dude, the superhero episode is tomorrow. You're a day early. Who are you anyway?
Well, aw, man. My superpower is to be bummed out by everything. For example, flat soda pop, global warming, soggy cereal, etc.
Oh, okay. Just plug the show then. Your spandex are distracting and not in a good way.
Aw, man. Tomorrow night is the superhero episode. It's all about comic books and superpowers, origin stories, and ironically, I'm not going to be on the episode, but we are giving away $10,000, so that's cool. Oh, did you hear that? That means my stew is done. I make it in a laundry machine, so it tastes like clothes. Aw, man. Newberg out.
Oh, man. All right. So, enough plugs. Hey, we've got 2,089 players who are 3 questions away from a 27 grand giveaway. So let's check out lines of the Marines' hymn. Mexican-American War, the First Cortina War, or First Barbary War. Now, since it's Memorial Day, I just want to say thank you to the men and women of the armed forces. There's no way a short little shout out can do you justice, but just know We appreciate what you do every single day, okay? So, you've probably heard the first couple of bars of the Marines hymn. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Halls of Montezuma is a reference to the Mexican-American War, and the shores of Tripoli is all about the first Barbary War, which means the first Cortina War is the correct answer. Yeah, all right, whoa. We're down to 1,211 players who are 8 for 8. But buckle up, because it's time for some
truly useless information.
It's a perfect question for a game show, but feel free to forget it as soon as we're done. Here it is, question number 9. Which novel's author married the great-grandchild of a Mount Rushmore president? Inherent Vice, The Man in the High Castle, or The Pale King? Now, when they first started carving Jefferson's head into Mount Rushmore, the granite cracked and they had to start over on the other side of Washington. Oh, that's rough. Look, I don't like starting over our rehearsal, and that takes like 15, maybe 20 minutes tops, but I will not start it over. One and done, baby. Now, this one comes down to the author, Thomas Pynchon. He married his literary agent, Melanie Jackson, who is the great-granddaughter of President Teddy Roosevelt. So, which of these novels did Pynchon write? The one that eventually became a Joaquin Phoenix movie. Inherent Vice, everyone. Inherent Vice. That's the correct answer. And whoa, big dive. We've got 457 players who are still perfect after our 9th question. But our last one is for $27,000. It's time for your final question. Here it is. Which conflict has had the most recipients of the U.S. military's prestigious Medal of Honor? Civil War, World War I, or World War? Hey, do you smell that? That's $27,000, and it's on the line right now! Also, ooh, pigs in a blanket? Oh, I love when we have those as a snack. Oh, it's a nice meaty afternoon pick-me-up. Oh, okay, sorry. So, which war saw the most medals of honor given out? World War I and II were larger scale conflicts, but all the soldiers in the Civil War were American. At 464 medals of honor, that is. World War II is incorrect, but with 1,522 medals of honor, the correct answer is the Civil War! Civil War, everybody. Civil War. Never thought I'd be screaming that to the rooftops, but hey, that's the correct answer. Did you get all 10 questions right? If so, you just made some Memorial Day money, everyone. And that's a piece of 27 grand on the 27th of May. I mean, come on now, give yourself a round of applause. Wow. How many winners did we have tonight? Whoa, 230 total winners answered all 10 correctly tonight. And you're taking home $117.40 a piece. Hey, good job, everybody. And thank you so much for playing Confetti. We had a great time, and I hope everyone who played tonight did too. A shout out to some of these winners. We got Richard, Jared, Kyrie, Eric, Jake, Lori, Ali, Sonia, Terry, Aaron. Good job, everybody. Hey, Chambers in the chat says, JD looks like he's ready to go barbecue. I am so ready to go barbecue right now. Kat says, I like your outfit. Great choice. And Roderick says, Happy Memorial Day to my fellow veterans. Thank you, Roderick. All right. Make sure to follow our page, and remember, now you'll get a free life after you play the game 5 times. Also, tomorrow's Confetti Clue will be posted in the Confetti official fan group, so make sure you check it out and join the group if you haven't already. I'm JD Witherspoon, and remember, we have 4 movie-themed shows this week for a piece of 10 grand, or 10 grand a piece, that is. Wow, we're kicking it off tomorrow with a superhero show. It's gonna be great. Oh, hey, welcome back.
My phone got kicked off the Wi-Fi. Oh, man.
Oh, dude, okay, use your super indoor voice and let everybody know about tomorrow. Yo, come by, everybody. Tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, for a superhero episode worth 10 grand. And happy Memorial Day, everybody. See you later.